Hi dear friends, welcome back to mathematics online class. So let us continue the next problem on general equation of the line. Okay, find the equation of the right bisector of the line segment joining the points 3, 4 and minus 1, 2. So here 2 points they are given, that is nothing but one line segment is given. Find the equation of the right bisector of the line segment joining the points A and B. Here AB is a one line segment is that. According to the word, try to get one rough diagram. AB is a one line segment is that. We need to find the equation of the right bisector of the line segment. What is the right bisector? Right bisector, right is nothing but perpendicular bisector. So here perpendicular bisector we need to find. We are required to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line segment. Line is, this required line is bisect. Which quantity this is bisecting? The line segment AB it is bisecting. So I just call this point as a P. So line L we are required to find. This line right bisector, it is perpendicular to the line segment AB and as well as which divides the AB into equally 2 parts. Then in that case we are required to find the equation of the line L. How do you find the equation of the line L? So it is P is the midpoint of the line segment AB. One point we just got it, and AB is perpendicular to L is that we can easily get the slope of the line L because A and B coordinate we have already know that. So I just write the A coordinate is 3, 4 and B coordinate is minus 1, 2 is that. So now solution, let P be the midpoint of the line segment AB, midpoint of the line segment AB. And then what is the coordinate of P? Then the coordinate of P is equal to, what is the formula, midpoint formula? X1 plus X2 divided by 2, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. What will get? X1 plus X2. This is the X1 Y1 and this is the X2 Y2, or else take it as a reverse, nothing to worry. So what will get? X1 plus X2, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 by 2 is 1. Next Y1 plus Y2, 4 plus 2, 6 by 2 is 3. So this is the coordinate of P. Okay. So P is the midpoint of the line segment AB, and this P is, this P point having the coordinate 1, 3 is lies on the required line L, is lies on the required line L. Then so we need to find that this is already X1, Y1 we just got, one point on the line we just got. P coordinate is 1, 3. One point on the line we just got. Now we need the slope of the line. How to get the slope of the line? Therefore slope of the line L is equal to, slope of the required line L, that is called as M, is equal to, how to find? Minus 1 divided by slope of the line segment AB. Can I write it? Slope of the required line L is equal to minus 1 divided by slope of the line segment AB, because line L is perpendicular to the line segment AB. So minus 1 divided by slope of the AB. How to find the slope of AB? That is formula we know that, slope y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, 2 minus 4 is minus 2 divided by minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. Here minus minus get cancelled. 1 by 2 is nothing but 2 comes to the numerator. This is the minus 2. So what is the slope of the line M? Slope of the line M is minus 2. That I just called as M. Here I'll just mention it. Now the required equation of the line is, now we know that, what we know that y minus y1 is equal to M into x minus x1. One point on the line we just got it. Slope of the line we just got it. We can easily find the equation of the line L. So y minus y1 value is 3 is equal to M is the slope minus 2 into x minus x1 value is 1. So keep as it is. So y minus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 2. So take all the terms into left hand side, because always x coefficient keep it as a positive, plus 5. minus 2, that is becomes a minus 5 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the right bisector. This is the required equation of the right bisector. This is the required equation of the right bisector, hence the solution. Very simple. According to the word, you just get one rough diagram. I think you got the confidence. If you got the rough diagram, then you can easily solve the problem. Okay, now let's move to the next problem. So here, while solving the straight line chapter, must and should, you have to remember all the standard conditions and all the formulas. Unless the formula standard condition, you can't solve any problems. So better you must and should remember it. Okay, next one, very important problem, most of the time repeated in the examination. Find the coordinates of the perpendicular from from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. So here we are required to find that coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular. Find the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the point. Okay. So here how do you find that? Find the coordinates of the perpendicular from the minus 1 comma. Here I can mention that one word, foot of the perpendicular. Find the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. Yes, pause the video, try to solve it. Okay. However, one line is there. This is the line. I just call this is the equation number 1. Line equation is given. This is the line is there. Generally, not a particular diagram. Now, one foot of perpendicular from the point. Somewhere one point is there. That point having the coordinate minus 1 comma 3. From this point to the line, perpendicular is drawn. From this point P to the line, one perpendicular is drawn. We can say that PM is perpendicular to the line 1. PM is perpendicular to the line L, or equation number 1. Are you clear? Find the coordinates. Foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the line. From this point to the line, perpendicular is drawn. Now we are required to find the coordinate of foot of the perpendicular. That is M coordinate we are required to find. We are required to find the M coordinate, not a equation of the PM or equation of 1 is already given. We are not supposed to find the equation of PM. We are required to find that coordinate of the M. How do you find the coordinate of M? So use all the knowledges, whatever the things you have studied still so far in this particular chapter. Okay. Now, I just consider coordinate of the M as A comma B, that we need to find the values. Let M, or else we can say that PM is perpendicular to the line, that is equation number 1. So let coordinate of M is A comma B. Let M of A comma B be the foot of the perpendicular. Be the foot of the perpendicular. Right? Foot of the perpendicular. Be the foot of the perpendicular. That one only we are required to find. Now, so here, how can we find the coordinates of this one? Already equation number 1 is that, and PM. Is it possible to get the equation of the PM? Is it possible to get the equation of the PM? Yes, we can easily find the equation of the PM. How? Already one point we have assumed that. So here is the one point and perpendicular is the negative, or 2-point form. We can get the equation of the PM. After getting the equation of PM, and already equation number 1 is that, these two lines are mutually intersect perpendicularly. So these two lines are intersecting. Now I need to get the point of intersection. How to get the point of intersection? To get the point of intersection, is it sufficient to solve both the line equations? To get the point of intersection, is it sufficient to solve both the line equation? Yes, it is sufficient to solve it both the line equation. Then we will get the required equation of required point of intersection. Already know that two linear equations involving the two variable, if you solve those two equations, then we will get the point of intersection. So what I am just trying to do here means I am just find the equation of the PM. Already equation number 1 is there. If I solve these two equations, then we will get the required put of the perpendicular. Is that clear? Now, first of all, find the equation of PM. We know that 2-point formula y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Already just got the process how we can get the coordinates of the m. So y minus, what is the y1? This I just consider that x1 comma y1, this is the x2 comma y2. Simplify. Y minus y1, y1 is 3 is equal to y2 is b minus 3 divided by a plus 1. Are you clear? x2 minus x1 into x minus x1 value is minus 1, minus plus 1. Simplify. Y minus 3 is equal to b minus 3, okay, or else cross multiply. What will get if you cross multiply? Here a plus 1 into y minus 3 is equal to b minus 3 into x plus 1. Then a plus 1 into this one, that is ay minus 3a plus y minus 3 is equal to bx plus b minus 3x minus 3. So simplify. How do you simplify this one? Okay, x coefficient keep it as a positive, take this all terms into right hand side, or else before going to expand this one, I just write in this manner, that is a plus 1 into y minus 3a minus 3. So a plus 1 into y I just keep as it is, okay, and here also b minus 3 into x as it is plus 1 into b minus 3, that is b minus 3. Okay, now this we can write b minus 3 into x, take this term into right hand side, minus a plus 1 into y. Okay, take all the terms into right hand side. Here minus 3 get cancelled, minus 3a shifted into right hand side, b plus 3a is equal to 0. Now which is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. General equation form we got it. Now, so here call this as equation number 2. What is this one? This is the equation of, what is this one? Equation of the PM. Equation of the PM or equation of the perpendicular. Equation of the PM or equation of the perpendicular. Now, it is sufficient to solve these two equations. To solve these two equations, can I take that slope? If I take on a slope, what will get? Now I just consider the slope, that is slope of the equation number 1 into slope of the equation number 2. What will get? Is equal to minus 1. Do people agree? Slope of the equation number 1 into slope of the equation number 2, because mutually perpendicular to each other, I just taken the product. What is the slope of the equation number 1? What is the slope of the equation number 1? I just find here slope of the equation number 1. Slope of the equation number 1 is equal to, what is that? Minus a by b is equal to, minus as it is, a value is 3, b value is what? Minus 4, minus minus get cancelled, 3 by 4. Equation of the 1 slope is 3 by 4. Similarly, equation number 2 slope. Equation number 2 slope is minus a by b. What will get? Minus a value. What is the a value? B minus 3 divided by b value. What is the b value? Minus times of a plus 1. Here it is minus minus get cancelled. replace it. What will get? B minus 3 divided by A plus 1 is equal to minus 1. Simplify. What will get? 3 into B minus 3 is equal to minus 4 into A plus 1. So 3B minus 9 is equal to minus 4A minus 4. Take all the terms into left hand side. 4A plus 3B and minus 5 is equal to 0. So here A and B are the unknown values. A and B are the unknown values. Call this as equation number 3. Here A and B are the unknown values means, can I call it as these are also the variable and these coordinates of the point M. This is a linear equation involving the two variable. As we know that linear equation involving the two variable always represents the line equation. Always represents the line equation. So we are going to find that. So this we get the line equation, will get it. So this is also line equation and this is also line equation. So these two lines are mutually intersect. Are you people clear? Because 4A plus 3B minus 5 is equal to 0 is there. Or else one more way we can say that this line passes through the point M. This line passes through the point M. Why? Because M coordinate is A comma B. Any line, how many points are there? There are infinite number of points are there. All those points must be satisfied by the equation of the line. Here one point A comma B is there. One line is passes through, it means it is always satisfied the equation of the line. So this point is satisfied this one. That is nothing but this is the line which passes through this point. And one more condition we know that. What is that? We have taken that M is the point on the equation number 1. So obviously equation number 1 is also satisfied the M. So are you clear? Equation number 1 is also satisfied the coordinates of M because M is the point on the line 1. So here equation number 1 is passes through the point or is satisfy the point M, that is the coordinate is M of A comma B. So that if you replace the X and Y value as A and B, what will get? Are you following my point? So I just simplifying, we got our line equation. So suppose one line is that this is line passes through this point, and already you know that equation number 1 is also passes through this point. That is nothing but line equation number 1 is also satisfied this point. If I solve those two one, here variables are A and B, here variables are X and Y, we can't solve it. So that reason I am making a same variables, so that here equation number 1 also satisfy the coordinate M. That means X value is A, Y value is B. What will get? 3A minus 4B minus 16 is equal to 0. Now solving equation number 3 and 4 we have. Now solving equation number 3 and 4 we have. If I solve these two line equation, we will get the required points or coordinates of the M, because linear equation involving the two variable AB, linear equation involving the two variable AB. How do you solve this one? We can solve by elimination method or by substitution method, whatever. So I just do the substitution method. How we can do the substitution method? So substitution method means, so any equation, right, A value just get it and replace into here, what will get? Or else I just multiply to the equation number 4 as 4 and equation number 3 as 3. That will happen. 3 3 is a 9, will get it. 4 4 is a 16. Okay, 3 4 is a 12, 4 3 is a 12. A variable will be same, A coefficient will be same, that will be eliminated. What happens? 3 4 is a 12, A plus 9B minus 3 pi is a 15 is equal to 0. And 4 3 is a 12A minus 4 4 is a 16B minus 64 is equal to 0. Now subtracting these two equations, minus opposite sign plus plus, 12A minus 12A get cancelled, 9B plus 16B, that means 25 times of B plus 64 minus 15, So 64 minus 15, what happens? 54, 49 plus 49 is equal to 0. From this, b is equal to minus 49 divided by 25. B value is got. What is the b value? Minus 49 divided by 25. Are you people clear? So b value is got. Now we need to get the a value. How to get the a value? Put this b value into any one of the equation, either in equation number 3 or in equation number 4. Equation number 3 implies, what is the equation number 3? 4 into 8 plus 3 into, what is the b value? B value is minus 49 divided by 25. Next, minus b minus 5 is equal to 0. Are you sure? Okay, solve it. 4a minus. So 49 into 3, 147 minus divided by 25 minus 5 is equal to 0. Yes, 4a is equal to 147. Shift this whole term into right hand side. Minus minus is that it becomes a plus. 25 is the LCM. 25 pies are, it is becomes a plus, that is 125. So 147 plus 125, this is becomes a 272 divided by 100. It is a 4a. Okay, this is 25 is that. Now a is equal to 272 divided by 25 4s are 100. Therefore a is equal to, is it cancelled? So a is equal to, how much we can write? It is, this is we can write 68 divided by 25. Can we write this one? Check it. A is equal to 68 divided by 25. Therefore, finally, therefore, the required coordinates of, or put of the coordinates of, the required coordinates of the put of the perpendicular is how much? A comma b, that is 68 divided by 25 comma minus 49 divided by 25. So very important type of problem, once asked in the final exam, once or twice asked in the examination. Very important type of problem. Okay, practice it. Very simple, you can easily do it. Once check it how we can proceed it, we will get the process. Okay, go to the next problem. Yes, the perpendicular from origin to the line y is equal to mx plus c meets it at the point minus 1 comma 2. Find the values of m and c. Okay, xy coordinate plane is that positive x axis, positive y axis, negative x axis, negative y axis is that. Here it is the origin. The perpendicular from the origin to the line is y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c is nothing but y intercept form. It is intersecting the y axis. Where it is intersecting? Okay, we don't know. Actually, general form they are given. Meets it at the point minus 1 comma 2. Which is meets the point minus 1 comma 2? The perpendicular from the origin to the line. Perpendicular from origin to the line meets it at the point minus 1 comma 2. Minus 1 comma 2 is nothing but second quadrant. Suppose this is the line is that. I just call this line as a equation number 1. This is the equation number 1 is that. For this line from the origin to the line, the perpendicular, this is the perpendicular from origin to the line, y is equal to mx plus c meets it at the point minus 1 comma 2. That means this is the point minus 1 comma 2. Are you people agree this one? The put of the perpendicular is minus 1 comma 2. Are you sure? Check it. The perpendicular from origin to the line y is equal to mx plus c meets it. This is the perpendicular meets it at the point minus 1 comma 2. In such case, what is the m value? What is the c value? M is nothing but slope of the line 1. C is nothing but y intercept, where it is intersecting the y axis. We need to find. Okay, how do you find? Now, they only telling that minus 1 comma 2, which given from the given condition, what we can say that minus 1 comma 2 is present on the line L or present on the equation number 1. Yes, obviously minus 1 comma 2 is present on the equation number 1, which is present on the equation number 1. means it must be satisfy the equation of the line. So from the given condition, the point minus 1 comma 2 is present on the line y is equal to mx plus c, so that it satisfy the equation of the line. It satisfy the equation of the line. That means replace the x and y value as minus 1 and 2 in the equation number 1. Y value is 2, m as it is, x value is minus 1 plus c as it is. So 2 is equal to minus m plus c. Call this as a equation number 2. Here 2 unknown values is just got it. Next, after that, what is the coordinate of the origin? 0, 0 is there. Our aim is to find that m value and the c value. So here we will get the coordinate. O is here, A is here. Can we get the slope of the OA? Or else we can find the equation of the OA, we can find it. Or else first of all, slope of the OA. What is the slope of the OA? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1, this is the x1 y1, this is the x2 y2. y2 minus y1, 2 minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1, minus 1 minus 0, this is becomes a minus 2. Why I am just finding the slope of OA? OA is perpendicular to the equation number 1. Are you sure? OA is perpendicular to the equation number 1. Then their slope, what happens to their slope? Slope of OA into slope of the equation number 1 is equal to how much? Minus 1. So now slope of the equation number 1 into slope of the OA, product of their slopes is equal to how much? Slope of the OA is equal to how much? Is equal to minus 1. What is the slope of the equation number 1? Slope of the equation number 1 is m is that. So m into slope of the OA. What is the slope of the OA? Minus 2 is equal to how much? Minus 1. So minus minus get cancelled. Finally, what is the m is equal to? M is equal to 2 is product is that 1 by 2. M is equal to 1 by 2. M is equal to 1 by 2. With the help of the m, what is the equation number 2 implies? Now the equation number 2 implies. What is the equation number 2? Here m and c, 2 unknown values are there. So 2 is equal to minus times of m value is 1 by 2 plus c. C is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2. C is equal to 2 is LCM, 4 plus 1 by 2. C is equal to 5 by 2. Therefore, required m and c value. What is the m value? 1 by 2. What is the c value? 5 by 2. Hence the solution. Are you clear? Very simple. If P and Q are the lengths of perpendicular from the origin to the lines, x cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to k cos of 2 theta and x sec theta plus y cosec theta is equal to k respectively, then prove that p square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Okay. Here P and Q are the lengths of the perpendicular from origin to the line. Suppose one line is there, then P is the perpendicular from the origin to the line. Okay, I just write proper diagram only. In a xy coordinate plane, or else suppose one line is there. This is the line. I just name the equations of the line, equation number 1 and equation number 2. Suppose this is the equation number 1 is there. How this equation number 1 is that? P and Q are the lengths of the perpendicular from origin to the line. Now, suppose here it is the origin is there. P is the perpendicular distance. P is the perpendicular distance from origin to the line. That is equation number 1. And Q is the perpendicular distance. This is the equation number 2. Q is the perpendicular distance. This is the Q. perpendicular distance from origin to the line 2, because respectively word is that P is the perpendicular distance to the line number 1, Q is the perpendicular distance to the line number 2 from the origin. Are you clear? P distance, Q distance from the origin to the line 1 and line 2 respectively. Then in such case, what we need to prove that there is a relation between P and Q. How? P square plus 4Q square is equal to K square. What is the K? K is present in the given equation. Both of the equation has the K. Are you clear? We are required to prove it. How will you prove? So P is the perpendicular distance from origin to the line number 1. Q is the perpendicular distance from origin to the line number 2. In such case, how will you prove the relation? To prove that LHS is equal to RHS, it is sufficient to find the P value as well as the Q value. What is the P is equal to? What is the Q is equal to? On simplifying, we will get the required RHS. Are you clear? So according to the condition, they are given that perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance means already you know that suppose one line is there AX plus BY plus C. Suppose one point is there x1 comma y1. What is the perpendicular distance or a distance of a point from the line? Distance of a point from the line is nothing but obviously it is a perpendicular. So distance of a point from the line, formula you know that. What is that? D is equal to, what is the D? D is the distance of a point to the line, mod of AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by root of A square plus B square. Have you remember that? Yes, use that condition, simplify, what will get it? Okay. So we know that distance of a point from the line, mod of AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by root of A square plus B square. On simplifying this one, we will get the required result. Here two cases will get it. First of all, for the equation number 1, what is the equation number 1? Perpendicular distance P is equal to mod of what is the AX1? A is nothing but x coefficient, B is nothing but y coefficient, C is nothing but constant. That is right hand side is that taken into left hand side. Okay, this is the distance. What is the x1 comma y1? X1 comma y1 is the point. Here coordinate of the origin is the required x1 comma y1. So A is nothing but what? Cos of theta into 0 plus y coefficient is nothing but minus sin theta into 0. Okay, better to write this side. D is nothing but P is equal to mod of A is nothing but cos theta into 0 plus B is nothing but minus sin theta into 0 plus C is nothing but it is equal to is that taken to left hand side minus K cos of 2 theta mod of divided by root of A square plus B square. That means cos square theta plus sin square theta. What is the cos square theta plus sin square theta? Is becomes 1 because trigonometric first identity. This is 0, this is 0. What is left? Minus K cos of 2 theta. Under the modulus sign is that. So we can write K cos of 2 theta. The P value we got it. We can easily replace the value here. So call this as equation number 3. And similarly, one more distance. Q is the perpendicular distance from origin to the line number 2. What happens? Q is equal to, replace it here, mod of A is nothing but sec of theta into x1 is nothing but 0 plus B is nothing but cosec theta into y1 is nothing but 0 minus K whole thing divided by root of A square plus B square. A square plus B square is nothing but secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. What happens? Q is equal to, this is 0, this is 0, mod of minus K is nothing but plus K divided by, what is this value? Secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. Is it equal to 1? No. Check it. What happens? Secant square theta is nothing but 1 by cos square theta, I just write it, plus cosecant square theta is nothing but 1 by sin square theta, I just write. What happens? K divided by LCM, cos square theta into sin square theta is LCM. So cos square theta plus sin square theta, or else under the root of LCM is that sin square theta plus cos square of theta whole thing divided by cos square theta into sin square theta. Here numerator is 1, denominator cos square theta sin square theta is 1 divided by is that taken to numerator, what will get? So q is equal to, that is taken reciprocal, k into sin theta into cos theta. Are you people clear about this value? Here take a LCM. What is LCM? Cos square theta into sin square theta is LCM. Here cos square theta is there, multiply to the sin square theta. Here sin square theta is there, multiply the cos square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. 1 divided by square is there. Under the root of 1 is 1. Under the root of square is there, only linear term. Reciprocal 1 by is there, taken to the numerator. This is the value. Are you clear? Okay. Call this as equation number 4. Now as we said are taken as the beginning of the problem, we need required to find the p and q value. Already we just got the p and q value. Replace this p and q value into the LHS. Simplify, will get the required RHS easily. Okay. So LHS value. What is the LHS value? P square plus 4q square. Because we are required to prove this. LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. P square. What is the p? From the equation number 1. K cos of 2 theta whole square is there. So we can write k square cos square of 2 theta plus 4 as it is into q is here, q square is there, square it. What happens? K square sin square theta cos square theta. This is the sin square theta into cos square of theta. Yes, on simplifying we used to get that only the k square. Get it? How to simplify? So k square I just taken the common. What is the remaining term? Cos square of 2 theta plus 4 into sin square theta into cos square theta. You just pause the video, try to solve it. So already we need to get the k square. So already k square is there. What it should be the flower bracket value? The flower bracket value should be the 1. Try to get, is it a 1 or not equal to the 1? Solve it. K square into trigonometry, rearranging the terms. Okay. Cos square of 2 theta I just say as it is. 4 sin square theta cos square theta I just rewrite. How I just rewrite means 2 sin theta into cos theta whole square. Can I write it? 4 as a 2 square sin square theta cos square theta whole square is there. Okay. What is the 2 sin theta cos theta? Which is nothing but a sin of 2 theta. So k square as it is, cos square of 2 theta as it is. This open bracket value is sin of 2 theta whole square is there, sin square 2 theta. So cos square 2 theta plus sin square 2 theta, both are having the same angle. The flower bracket value is becomes a 1. K square into 1 is nothing but 1. Hence the required RHS. P square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Hence the required RHS. Hence the solution. Are you clear? So very important, most of the time repeated in the examination. In the triangle ABC with the vertices A 2, 3, B as 4, minus 1 and C as 1, 2. Find the equation and length of the altitude from the vertex A. Okay. Here one triangle is given. ABC is the triangle. ABC is the triangle. Coordinates also given. A having the coordinate 2, 3, B having the coordinate 4, minus 1, C having the coordinate 1, 2. Now we are required to find that equation and length of the altitude from the vertex A. Altitude is nothing but height of the triangle. Height of the triangle is nothing but, I just say that height, it is a perpendicular. AD is the perpendicular to BC, or else we can say that AD is perpendicular to BC, or else we can say that AD is the altitude of the triangle ABC. AD is the altitude of the triangle ABC. Here we are not sure that D is not, we can't say that D is the midpoint or where it is, we don't know, but totally we can say that AD is perpendicular to BC. What we need to find? Equation of AD we are required to find. How to find the equation of AD? To find the equation of AD, it becomes a line segment. AD line segment equation we are required to find. Already one point is there. So again we can find the D coordinate or else slope of AD. Which one is easy to get? Whether D coordinate is easy to get, we don't know where it is exactly the D, we can't find the D coordinate. Better to find the slope of AD. How do you find the slope of AD? Slope of AD. Slope of AD is equal to, can I write, minus 1 divided by slope of the BC, because AD is perpendicular to BC. The required slope of AD is equal to negative reciprocal minus 1 divided by slope of BC minus 1 divided by slope of BC. How do you find the slope of BC? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the x1 y1, this is the x2 y2. What happens? y2 minus y1 minus 1 minus 2 divided by x2 minus x1 minus 4 minus 1. What happens? Minus as it is 1 divided by minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. Minus get cancelled. It becomes a 5 by 3 with negative sign. 5 by 3 with negative sign. Check it. What is this one? This is the slope of AD which is called. I just call it as a M. Already one point is that. So now to get the equation of AD, how to find the equation of AD? Y minus y1 is equal to M into x minus x1. Y minus, what is the y1 value? This will becomes a x1 comma y1, one point on the line. Y minus y1 is 3. M is nothing but minus 5 by 3 into x minus x1 value is 2. Simplify, cross multiply. 3y minus 9 is equal to minus 5 into x plus 10. Are you sure? Take all the terms into left hand side. What will get? 5x plus 3y minus plus 10 taken to left hand side, minus 10 minus 19 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the AD. This is the required equation of the AD. This is the required equation of the AD. Check it. Slope of AD. Slope of AD is equal to what? Negative reciprocal of minus 1. Slope of BC. What is the slope of BC? y2 minus y1. So y2 minus y1 is nothing but minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 divided by x2 minus x1 minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. Okay, correct. Okay, this is our required equation of AD. Equation is over. Now we are required to find that length of the altitude. Altitude is nothing but same. This is the altitude is the length we need to find. That means distance between the point A and D we are required to find. Here distance or length of the altitude, which is nothing but, can we say that distance of the point A from the line BC? Length of the altitude is nothing but distance of the point A from the line BC. Yes, obviously we can say that. So that length of the altitude is nothing but length of the altitude, which means that distance of a point, distance of the point A having the coordinate 2, 3 from the equation of BC, from the equation of BC. Can I say that? From the line equation, from the line equation BC. Can you say that? So first of all we need to find the equation of BC. How? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So here x1 y1, x2 y2 is there. Replace it, simplify. What will you get? Y minus y1 is 2 is equal to y2 is minus 1 minus 2 divided by next x2 minus x1 minus 4 minus 1 into x minus x1 value is 1. So y minus 2 is equal to minus 3 minus 5, minus get cancelled, x minus 1. So 5 taken to left hand side, 5y minus 10 is equal to 3x minus 3. This implies 3x minus 5y plus 7 is equal to 0. So what is this one? This is the equation of, this is the equation of BC. This is the equation of BC. Now what we need to find? Length of the altitude from the vertex A. So length of the vertex, length is nothing but, already I just mentioned that length of the altitude, which means that distance of the point A. So to find the distance of the point A from this line, how do you find that? We know the formula. B is equal to magnitude of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square, which is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and here is our x1 comma y1. Are you sure? Replace it, simplify. D is equal to mod of a is nothing but 3 into x1 is nothing but 2 plus b is nothing but minus 5 into y is nothing but y1 is nothing but 3 plus c is nothing but 7 divided by root of a square plus b square, 3 square plus 5 square. Yes, simplify. 3 2s are 6 minus 5 3s are 15 plus 7 divided by root of 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 9 plus 25, 9 plus 25 is 34. Are you clear? Okay. Next, so mod of 6 minus 15 plus 7. So 6 plus 7, 13. 13 minus 15. 13 minus 15 is 2. Minus 2. Mod of minus 2 is nothing but plus 2. 2 divided by root of 34 units. The required distance is equal to how much? The height, the altitude, length of the altitude from the vertex A is how much? 2 divided by root of 34 units. So this is the solution, we got it. Diagram, based on the diagram we can easily proceed the required solution of the given particular problem. Okay. If P is the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the line whose intercept on the axis are A and B, then show that 1 by P square is equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. Okay. The P is the length of the perpendicular from origin to the line. However, one line is that this is the line. P is the length of the perpendicular from origin to the line. Length of perpendicular from origin to the line. Length of perpendicular from origin to the line. Origin to the line, length of perpendicular is that. How much distance? It is a P unit distance is that. Whose intercepts on the axis? Which intercept? A line has intercepts on the axis. Ax, Es is there, plural says coordinate axis is A and B. That means a line is intercepting the both the coordinate axis, having the intercepts are A unit on the x coordinate axis and B unit on the y axis. In such case, we need to find that 1 by P square is equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square. How do you find it? Length of the perpendicular is given and line whose intercept is given on the coordinate axis. We don't know the line. So which form of line it is? Intercept form of the line. Okay. So consider a line x by A plus y by B is equal to 1, because A and B are the intercepts on the coordinate axis. Now simplify. So how do you simplify? AB is the LCM. Bx plus AY is equal to AB, or Bx plus AY minus AB is equal to 0. I just written in the standard form. This is becomes a equation of the line. This is the equation of the line. This is the equation of the line. It becomes a equation of the line. Call this as equation number 1. Then already they are given P is the length of the perpendicular. Better to find the P value. You can replace it P value. What happens if I replace the P value? How do you replace how do you get the P value? We know that perpendicular distance of the point having coordinate 0, 0 from the line. You can use that one. Mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root of a square plus b square. Are you sure? So this is the x1 comma y1. This is the ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. What is the d? D is the perpendicular distance, that is P is given. Mod of ax1, x1 value is 0 plus by1, that is also 0, plus c value What is the C value? Minus times of AB is the whole thing divided by A square plus B square. What is the A value? B whole square. What is the B value? A whole square, A square. Now, so left hand side P is there, P is equal to, here mod of minus AB is there, can be written as only the plus AB divided by under the root of A square plus B square is there. Now, how do you simplify? I just start the simplification that side. Anyway, so how can we simplify? So, I just cross multiply root of A square plus B square is equal to AB divided by P, or else again we can take the AB is left hand side, AB is root of A square plus B square divided by AB is equal to 1 by P square. We can say that, or sorry, 1 by P only, 1 by P is there. Taking reciprocal, we can say that. Now, what we need, 1 by P square is equal to 1 by A square plus 1 by B square is required. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. If I squaring on both sides, what happens? Root will be eliminated. A square plus B square divided by A square B square is equal to 1 by P square. Separate it. What we can separate? A square divided by A square B square plus B square divided by A square B square is equal to 1 by P square. So, here A square get cancelled, B square get cancelled. What is left? 1 by B square plus 1 by A square is equal to 1 by P square. Have you got the required result? Yes. 1 by A square plus 1 by B square is equal to 1 by P square. Hence the solution, or hence the proof. They ask to prove it. That's all. Hence the proof. Are you sure? Okay. With this problem, it completes your whole chapter straight line. Okay. So, practice all the theorems. Yesterday only, previous video only, I just told you that around 8 to 9 derivations are there. Practice all those derivations and problems, very important type of problem. If you remember all the derivations and all the conditions, you can easily solve any problem. Okay, practice it, because in the next video I am just going to start the CET part. So, for that you must and should practice, you must and should remember all the conditions, whatever the conditions are there till so far I have discussed in the previous total 12 videos. You just study it and practice it. In the next video, I am just going to start the CET. So, keep with, better to take a material, keep along with the material, college material we have already provided to you. Just observe it. In the next video, once again I just take the synopsis part, whatever the synopsis is the straight line. Particularly, before going to start directly the straight line, I just take the two-dimensional coordinate geometry, 2D geometry, whatever the basic concept you have studied, distance formula, section formula, that is area of the triangle. Based on that, some of the CET questions will be arise. So, I am just going to discuss that synopsis part. You also keep touch with them. Okay, thank you.